What is up? Okay, so it is 2:43, Wednesday, July 27th, and we got back from the doctor at I think about an hour, 2 hours ago, something like that. About an hour ago, actually. My appointment was at 11. I did not get out of there till almost 1. They did like the entire like scan of each baby to make sure that they're growing properly and everything, and do the measurements and everything. So I did not know that they were going to do all of that today. So it ended up being a 2-hour appointment. And then I had to talk to a doctor, and then I had to get blood drawn just for like my own genetic chromosome thingies, just to see if there's any abnormalities. Basically, could not film at the ultrasound. I knew that beforehand, so I said I'll try to record, but I kind of already knew you can't film ultrasounds, but I do have pictures, so I will be showing those. But basically what the doctor said, they just, I went over each pregnancy, like, because I had vaginal deliveries with all of mine. This one's going to be C-section. She said there could be a chance that, that one may not make it, two may not make it, and if that happens, you'll be sent out to Chapel Hill because they have to remove one of them. The good thing is that they have each of their own individual sacs, each of their own individual placentas, each individual umbilical cords. So if for any reason, like, one does not make it, it's easier to remove. But according to the doctor and the tech, they said that they don't see that happening because they look super healthy. They were moving so much today. And like baby B right now seems to be the biggest. I know I said in one of my other ones that baby C looks the biggest. I could tell in the ultrasounds baby B looks the biggest. And that's the one that's like super like all over the place. That's the spunkiest one. It was just like wide open, like everything else. Too early for the anatomy scan, so we won't know the gender yet. Baby A was kind of like a mix of B and C. It was kind of like, hi, okay, cool, I'm doing my own thing. Baby C was the shyest today. I'm sure that's going to flip-flop throughout the thing. But the doctor just wanted to go over my wrist, like, since I had a stillborn, what went wrong with that stillborn? Why did I have a preemie before? And all this other stuff. And I know that they can get hospital records and find out all the details if they really, really want to. Then we went over my mental health. And then she went over my medication that she wants to give me that's to increase. So she said that I'm going to have to buy extra vitamin D supplements. Baby aspirin, she said I'm going to have to start taking, which I did not know you could take aspirin in pregnancy, but she said baby aspirin is fine. They'll help prevent. Sorry if you heard that sound. My cat was, I don't know what my cat just did, but baby aspirin's okay to take because they want to make sure that it'll prevent blood clots and gestational diabetes, and it'll help the blood flow to the babies a lot better. Especially like if for any reason I am put on bed rest, then that will help. They want me to take extra folic acid, extra iron, and something else. I can't remember what the other one is. I have it in my purse right now, and I'm not about to get up and go get it, or else I would show you guys. I might show you guys in a different vlog. But today, supposedly, is the end of my 13th week. Baby A was measuring, I think they said 13 weeks in 4 days. Baby B was measuring 14 weeks in 1 day. Baby C was measuring 13 weeks in 2 days. I know that's kind of all off the wall, but she said that they are small, but that's completely normal in triplets. But they all look super healthy they're measuring right on time. They're measuring right on schedule. There's nothing wrong with them. All their heartbeats they have all 4 chambers. They're fluttering like crazy. Their heartbeats, I know one of them was 145, one of them was 146. I think the other one was 147. So they're all like right there. But basically, I will go, there's 2 levels to my ultrasound, my high-risk ultrasound place. There's the ultrasound people, which will do there's the ultrasound people, the high-risk pregnancy doctor's place. It's Wilmington's Fetal Medicine. And upstairs is where they do all the ultrasounds and like the baby's part. And then the downstairs is where they do my care. So next week, I'm going to go back to Pender County. Because I'm keeping that schedule. They said keep that appointment, go back next week to Pender County just so I can continue care. And unless the downstairs area where I go for my care has an appointment that comes up. But since my appointment's on the 4th, then they said just keep that appointment. My next ultrasound is August 27th or 29th. I know it's a Friday. But yeah, so I'm really excited that the heartbeats, I heard some of their heartbeats, but they were fluttering like crazy. They were so active today, which made me very, very happy. But she had to go over the risk. They are keeping my due date between the 27th, the 26th and the 29th. She said, according to my last period and according to the measurements, the 29th of January makes sense. We all know that with triplets, I'm not going to make it till January. She said that most likely, if I don't have the babies by 35 weeks, she might go ahead and schedule a C-section, but closer to my 36 weeks. She's a super nice doctor, by the way, super nice doctor. But she said that this is her. I am the 6th set of triplets that she has had personally. And one of her sets of triplets that she has had in the past had one that lost one of the babies, and then one of them delivered at 36 weeks, like a little bit over 36 weeks. So that reassured me. She said, we're going to try to get you to 32 weeks. She said, but you're pretty healthy, and I can clearly see that you've had pretty healthy babies. So I don't see a problem, but we're going to monitor you. And I said, well, yeah. Because there is risk of like gestational diabetes in triplets, preeclampsia in diabetes, high blood pressure in diabetes, in pregnancy. I think I went over my blood pressure today. My blood pressure is 117/74? No, I can't remember now. That's awesome, but I can always ask later. But anyways, so that's what's going on. I'm going to show you these pictures really fast because I'm kind of tired. But okay, so the very first one, you guys can see, that's all 3 of them. I apologize if you cannot see that. It's probably really, but that's all 3 of them. And then this is baby A. And then that is all 3 of them. And then this is baby C. And that is baby C again. And that is baby C. She got a lot of baby C. I think because baby C is the smallest. That's baby B. That is baby B. And then the last 2 are baby A. So these last 2 are baby A. So yeah, I have all of these pictures right here, which is going to be awesome for Jim. But yeah, so I'm not as nervous. My biggest worry at the moment is towards the end my water breaking and not having enough time to get to the hospital. I don't know why that's a worry, but so far I'm not really worried about anything else. They did say that they're going to do the anatomy scan around 20 weeks. I'll have to have my cervix checked in a few weeks, like around 16 weeks. So I guess I don't know if the next appointment they're going to do a cervix check or not. I know the gestational diabetes test is between 24 and 28 weeks. But there's a lot of tests that are going to come up. So I'll keep you guys in the loop. But on the note, I'm really tired. I know. I'm going to say that. I apologize. I'm going to say that probably in every single vlog throughout this thing. It's just, I don't know if it's getting out of the house because I'm so used to being in the house, not around people. And it's like the nervousness or the excitement or just getting out that wears me out. But she did say at the moment, whatever I'm doing to stay healthy, continue doing. She said that I probably won't have to be on like a hospital bed rest, but that's why they're going to monitor me, because once they actually do check my cervix, that will determine if I need to be on bed rest at the hospital or not. I don't know how that works, and I have no idea if Medicaid will pay for that. That will be fun, but we'll get to that later on. As of right now, I go back next week for the doctor, and then I don't go back until whenever the high-risk center calls me back for their appointment, which means I'll probably go next week, and then I'll probably go the week afterwards, and I'll probably have a week off, and then go back for the ultrasounds. I did schedule the ultrasounds for the morning time, so that way Jim can come with me, because Yeah, because I know that like I said, I did not know that they were going to do this today, which is awesome. Oh, the blood work, all it was one little thing. Like I said, it was just for the like chromosome abnormalities, which I've never had chromosome abnormalities. I guess it's like not common in multiples, but they just want to make sure. But according to the doctors and the tech, everything looks perfect. Everything's right on schedule, and 35 weeks. We're aiming for 32 weeks. Um, to make it to 32 weeks and then anything after that. But she said I'll probably end up being delivering these babies by 36 weeks. So before Christmas, actually, no, because I'll be 34 weeks December 15th. So they might be Christmas babies if I make it that far, which will be interesting. But, anyways, on the note, until later, I'm excited.